Come on in. All right guys, so we're gonna be doing our next how-to trick video. And this one we don't really have a name for, I guess. Isn't that right?
Right. It's, well, you come in and
it's kind of like you said, a tail whip to
frame 180, but you guys could probably come up with a better name, or I'm sure they got a name for it. I mean, eventually you can get into clicking this and hitting a 360 or a 540.
So it's like a combo.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say, thank you. So what we're doing today is, it's like a tail whip into a frame 180. And I just want to get you guys started on combining your tricks. You know, this is two tricks together, and it can also lead into a number of other things, but for all you guys that are going, oh, that's too much, I can't do it, and you can. You just got to do it. You just got to try it, you know, and try to follow the instructions, and you'll be able to do it. It'll take a little time, but just keep trying it over and over, and you'll make it. So first part's a tail, kind of a 3/4 tail whip. And let's see, I'm coming in. My left pedal is down. I got my foot jammed up against the front of the forks, but my front brake is on too. There's just a place to stand, okay? And then when you swing the bike, this is really important, swing it fast. If it takes too long, you might lose your balance, so you you're coming in like this. My left foot still on the pedal. You lean the bike forward, and then your foot is going to kick in. You're going to kick the bike. You always have to have something that starts your momentum if you're spinning, whether it's your body or your feet or your head or something, but you got to have something. So I'm going to kick it like that. Let's try that first part. Brakes are going on. You don't have to go up very high. Kick it.
So are you doing just the front brakes, or are you doing back as well?
Just as soon as my front end goes up. No, just the front.
Okay.
Actually, no, you're right. Front and back.
Oh, okay.
Front and back. As soon as my front end comes up, I'm kicking it.
So let me get on this side. It's this side your feet are on. So you're kicking it with the foot that you're bringing around.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're standing here, like this is the bike.
Oh, you kick it, okay.
And that's what's going to make the bike go around. Once you get better at it, you'll be able to do it with your handlebars, but for right now, do it with your foot. As soon as my brakes go on, my leg kicks it.
There you go.
So obviously, It's not like you're doing a big endo. As soon as the brakes go on, kick that thing hard. You don't want it to just sit there and stall. You want it to come around. And you're basically going to stop the frame with your foot. So,
oh, okay.
I'll do that again. You want the bike to be flat. You don't want it to be leaned in, because from here you're not going to be able to do it a 180. You can be leaned over a little. So that's like down the road. But that's, we could probably practice this in two ways. First one is a tail whip. Okay. And then you can roll your tire a little to keep your balance. And then come out. So the tail whip, brakes, kick, stop it. And you're better off, as soon as your foot hits that thing, you got both brakes on, you'll pull off like this. You're going to kind of spring. So, so this is a spin. We're going to spin. You can't just hold your brakes on and go. Something has to make you spin. So when you're up here and you got your foot on here, just lean the bike a little bit. Kind of preload your legs.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going like this, bending, brakes are on, following my head.
So you're using your momentum to bring it around.
Yeah. But you're just gonna try to get a hold on. Just a 180 onto your pedal and out. My pedal just happens to line up when I'm coming out. It's the way I kick it, I suppose. You just see my pedal's waiting for me. Just get a little. Here we go again. Let's call this, there's gonna be two tricks here since we're doing a combo. This is a tail whip. You got your foot up here, leg is back there, front brakes. As soon as it comes up, kick it. You're standing here, and then stop it right there. Stop it with your foot. That's it. Just do that tail whip and stop it.
And you're keeping both brakes on the whole time?
Both brakes. Kick it hard. So, sorry, I did that wrong. Hold on. If you don't understand something, you should ask, because
I will.
I get kind of lost. I'm going to kick it hard.
Oh.
There's a save. Don't put that in.
So it's easier when you get it going faster?
Well, yeah. And you kind of dip your bars forward a little bit. And you can, look. See how I'm controlling the bike with the movement of my bars?
Yeah.
So when it comes forward, I'm going to kick it. A little bit of bar movement. Back brakes are on when I land.
Yeah. That'll help you stabilize it.
Yep. Did we get that first part?
Yeah.
You roll, take your right foot off, front tire and brakes, kick, stop it.
You want to run through that a few times without talking?
Okay.
Might be a little easier.
Whoops, would I go too much?
No, that was good.
So I think I do have a little movement in my bars. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of dipping my bars out when I kick it so that I can pull it. I'm dipping my bars when I kick it so this way the frame's leaning and it'll want to swing. Look. So with a kick, it'll whip.
I see.
It'll go fast. Then I pull it this way because I want to start falling onto my frame. Okay, that's the first part, right?
Yep.
Second part, you're going to be both brakes on. And then as soon as you get your foot on that frame, comes around, you're going to lean back a little, get that front end unweighted, and try to rotate out.
So you're using like the seat post in the frame kind of for that foot.
Yeah, whatever it hits, you know.
Are you leaning back through the turn as well when you're spinning?
I'm leaning. And for me, if I hesitate and I gotta sit here and roll this thing, it kind of goes to hell. So as soon as my foot's on there, you go. And you want all your tricks to be click, click, click. No hesitation. You know, and it's actually easier to do it all at once. Just boom, boom, foot on the frame, spring into the turn. This is important. Your bike has no idea what to do, right?
Uh-huh.
So something has to make this thing spin. So when you spin, get your weight going, move on the back tire, and your body follows your head. So look into your spin.
Lead with your head almost.
Yeah. It's like I'm pushing off the front wheel. And practice it like this. Don't get up here and try to balance. You can if you want, but it'll just make it crappy looking later on. So just as soon as you get up there. My bike, this is vertical. My bike's leaning in just a little bit because I want to be able to spring into it. Okay, this is for everybody over 50. Get into here, click out, sit down. You'll need the brake. Sit down right away. Take that little break unless you're in really good shape. You know, it helps. Everybody under 50 doesn't have to sit down right away. They can go like 10 feet. So this is gonna feel weird if you've never done this. Kicking your foot. Eventually you'll learn how to do it with your bars.
Yeah.
But I can still kick my foot. Whip that around, lean your bars forward, and boom, sit down. Your bars can control this. As soon as that thing hits the ground, your foot should be here, and I'm leaning back to get the front wheel off the ground. If I'm leaning forward, it's not going to come off. So lean back, get into your spin. All right, good luck to you guys. Let us know if how it goes. Let us know if you pull that off. This will be your first combo trick. Don't give up. Just, it's always going to feel weird at first, but it will get more comfortable the more you practice. So good luck.
It seems like too with these tricks, they help you get better at other tricks and other types of riding as well.
Yes.
I mean, I've noticed that with the moves I've been working on, it helps with like my balance or other aspects of riding as well. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really good. What did you just say again?
Basically just
helps
like,
with other tricks.
yeah, exactly.
That's a really good point, because Dylan and I were talking about this as Dylan's riding, and we're talking about what he's doing. Moving your body, shifting your body, call it body English, learning how to make your bike spin, getting the rotation. That all comes with practice and learning and telling yourself you got to get that momentum going.
Yeah.
In all the spinning tricks or a 180, if you just hop up on your front wheel, nothing's going to happen. That was the other thing we learned about the 180 into the rock walk, remember?
Which part?
Being goofy footed for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Should I do that?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to learn a front wheel 540. Gotten close, but I haven't pulled it yet. But we're talking about doing a 360, a 180, the 180 that comes into a rock walk, right? 180 goes into everything. Front wheel 180, front wheel 360, everything. So Dylan rides with his foot forward like this. And I'm calling that goofy foot. I don't know what's goofy foot, but he spins the same way as I do.
Right foot forward, you're saying?
Right foot forward.
Yeah.
And he was trying this, and it just wasn't coming. And so we talked about put your right foot back. You're spinning this way.
Yeah.
Because when you spin, that right foot is going to be your spin.
Yeah.
You come in with momentum, and this foot is going to hit the frame, your leg's going to hit the seat, and you're kicking your bike. That's what's going to make it spin.
And maybe to explain how you load up first, twisting the opposite way.
Right. Well, let me get into that. If you're right here and you're doing a 360 this way, like going like this on your front wheel, your leverage is way up here. You can probably still get some leverage out of your frame, but back here, the farther out you are, the easier it is to spin that bike. So that made a huge difference for him doing 180s.
Yeah, definitely.
And
then also the loading up with
right.
my waist or my hips, twisting.
It's a good thing you got that young memory. Okay, so when you're going into a 180 or a 360 on the front wheel, I load. Okay, that's preloading, man. It's like a spring.
So you turn the outside before you turn in to help you get that momentum
Yeah,
going.
just to get me set up for the whip, and then as soon as I'm whipping, the front brakes are on. It's like a 4-inch roll in. Front brakes are on, and you're kicking that bike and spinning your body. You can't just go up on the front wheel and nothing will happen. You got to have the rotation. Look at divers, ramp riders, anybody. Their head, their hands come in tight, anything that helps them to spin. That's how the whole thing happens, So, yeah, you kind of preload and then boom. And if you're going like this, if you're like, okay, here's the S turn, here's the preload. No, it ain't gonna work. You gotta be, I'm getting a little over ampy about it, but I'm just trying to tell you it's important. You got to be telling your bike what it's going to do. You got to be coming in hard and kicking that thing, to move it around.
I found putting the brakes on like right as you're starting to twist.
Right. Twisting, make sure you got enough speed. And then your leg here is going to hit the frame, the seat, whatever, because your whole body's wanting to move that bike around. You come in at 100 miles an hour and hit your brakes, you'll just go over the bars. You gotta spin. You gotta get your spin going, and that's gonna happen easier. Well, if you're spinning to the left, you want your right foot back. If you're spinning to the right, you want your right foot back, left foot back. I'm learning this about myself. I'm on some of the hard tricks for me, like the cyborg. Sometimes you know you can do it, you just got to do it. You got to make yourself do it.
Gotta want it.
You got to want it, but it's, man, it's so worth it when you pull it off. That little combo I showed you, when you pull that off, man, that's going to open it. That's like rolling backwards and doing a 180. It'll just open up the entire world for you. It feels great.
Yeah.
I showed you the tail whip into the frame 180. I don't know, you guys that have been around a long time, you probably know if there's a word for that. It's a combination. If you got a better name for it, let us know and we'll start calling it that. And then the other part of that 180 and using your body to twist, that's a good thing to know. That's just start paying attention to what's moving your bike. How are you going to move that bike? And that, again, the more you learn how to move your bike and what's making it spin, and it's another big secret to making you a better rider.
Because that'll help with all the other tricks too, right?
Everything.
Or a lot of them.
Everything. Look at it. I mean, watch a guy on dirt do a 720 over a gap.
Yeah.
He is so committed. His body is twisted, his head spinning, because he knows he's going to practically die if he doesn't make that whatever 100-foot gap or 60-foot gap or whatever they're jumping nowadays.
Yeah.
But he's committed, man. His body is twisted, his head's around, and he's doing everything to make that bike go around. And that's kind of the whole thing. If you go in it kind of half-assed and you're just like, kicking it around, it probably won't happen.
Yeah.
Or it'll take you a long time. So give it some effort and break it down, figure out that spin. So I am wearing hammer pads that are not being manufactured right now, but I got the shin and I got the knee. It's a combination. And I wasn't riding with them, but you know, I was getting these sore spots on the inside of my leg and on the inside of my leg here and down here at my ankle. And man, after you start doing a trick and you hit that sore spot and you don't push as hard, you know, so Dylan was wearing them all the time, and I thought, man, he wasn't having any problems, so I put them on, and it gives me more confidence to, I don't have to worry about those little nagging sore spots.
Yeah.
And then also last weekend we were riding with George and Mutt. George showed us his shins, and he rides ground without pads, and he's man, you guys gotta hit that guy up and check out his shins. On both shins, from here to here, is a scab about a half-inch thick. It's been scabbed over and over. It's horrible looking, man.
That was gnarly.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I want to go that route. So
yeah, if I don't wear the hammer pads when I ride, I feel like naked almost now. I'm so used to it.
And I have to ride without him because he gets them all sweaty. And then I have to wear them on the outside of my pants, which looks really dumb, but or I gotta have all of the sweat running through my body, which, so anyways. Yeah, we're working on some stuff with Jeff DeVito that owns Hammer, and well, we haven't really worked on anything, but we got a lot of requests for it, and we're trying to do something. We just got so much stuff going on right now that it's not happening yet, but it will.
It will.
Yeah. Okay?
All right.
All right, see you guys later.